go there, guys? Kempy here, and welcome back to another Wrexham season recap. Season 3 is over, and it ended in a very, very sad way. We lost in the playoff final to Barnsley. I was absolutely gutted. If you haven't seen that, just go back and watch the last episode. It was absolutely manic. We did so well, but sadly fell short in the final of the playoffs. We were deserved to go up. We were 1 point behind automatic places, but we didn't make it. We did win a trophy this season. It was the Papa John's trophy, so we really do not need to worry about that at all next year. That will be a complete background trophy for next year. The fans and the board are very happy with the signing of Cameron Ryan. Liam Shaw we got on the loan. I have offered a contract to, so hopefully Liam Shaw can come in. Deshaun Bernard play a lot of game. Joriel Dorset I would love to get back. I think it's going to be difficult. Jordan McGee was okay. Tyreek Baconson was a great free transfer. I thought Harry Milne was very good for us. Aubameyang was great. He's going away and retiring now, sadly. Gardner Hickman's okay. Matt Penny wasn't a great signing. Job was lights out good, but sadly has gone to Olympic Lyon, so we won't have Joe Brown next year. And Johnny Smith was decent, we'll go with. You can see we definitely deserved to get to the promotion places. I'm still absolutely gutted, but we were expected to come 17th and just try to attempt to avoid relegation. So we had a very good season. In the FA Cup, we come third round knockout, lost to Arsenal in that. In the Carabao, we lost to Liverpool. Obviously, the Papa John's trophy, we were champions. So not a bad season in the slightest. Scott Thomas with the goal of the season, so congrats to you, son. Biggest win was against Barrow, 5-0 in the FA Cup. And the biggest match to remember was a 4-0 against Morecambe, where Ollie Palmer played a few games and actually got a hat-trick in that one. Our shirt sales, I'm not surprised to see Mullin, Aubameyang, Palmer, Meepo and Baconson up there. And obviously Aubameyang with that number 77 is quite cool. So 5,800 shirts sold. That's a good amount of domestic sales, definitely. And the team of the year was Eminem up front, Jordan Davies still at left mid, Joe Bellingham and Tyreek Baconson in midfield, Josh Nerfield right mid, Gardner Hickman, Bernard, McGeehee, Milne and Ben Wilson in goal. I still am absolutely gutted. It was only a few hours ago that I did play the playoff final and I'm absolutely heartbroken. Ben Wilson, if you don't know, he was injured for 3 months, literally 3 weeks before the playoffs, and he'd missed the Papa John's final, so we had a 15-year-old in goal for that. Went through the rest of the season, nearly won, got automatic promotion, won every single game, kept clean sheets with a 15-year-old in goal, got to the playoffs, did so well in the final. We didn't even have Paul Mullin for that either. He got another hip injury and was out for 3 to 6 months, same as Ben Wilson, so yeah, didn't fall our way this season. Fans player of the season was Paul Mullin. Young player of the season was Meepo Bueko. Signing Cameron Ryan. Goal of the season top Scott Thomas. Top goal scorer still Paul Mullin, 41 goals. Most assists Josh Nerfield with 12. Player of the matches with Meepo Bueko. Highest rating was Paul Mullin. And most passes is Taylor Ferran, who is now heading out on sale. A very good season for us in terms of that. And then the dynamic manager rating, I don't imagine is going to be too interesting, and it's not. So that is that. Next season is going to be in League One still, same as last year, which is absolutely gutting. I cannot believe this is how things have turned out. I really did think halfway through the season it was going to be a mid-table finish, and then we stormed up the league and we were so good for the end of the season. Sadly, we fell just short. In terms of the team we played, it was still the 4-4-2. Thomas was anomaly in goal. It was only Ben Wilson. Gardner Hickman was a lone signing. He was fantastic. Deshaun Bernard and Dorset made up the centre-back partnerships. Harry Milne at left-back. Josh Nerfield, Liam Shaw, Tyreek Baconson or Joe Bellingham, Jordan Davies, Meepo Bueko, and then Aubameyang or Mullin up front. Staff-wise, we're still fairly new at the top. So we're doing very well there. And money-wise, with the finances, we're doing okay. 184 grand in the bank. We are just above the red line, but really not doing too bad. I will say that indeed. Really looking forward to next season. If you are watching this time and time in the future, carry on watching. There'll be season 5 recap. If you are watching this because you've just missed the last few episodes of season 4, I highly recommend you to go back and watch them because they were fantastic. And if you're watching this because we're on, say, season 6 or 7 now, just keep going. It's going to get good. We're going to win the Champions League with Wrexham, so stay tuned for that. Like the video, as always, subscribe to the channel if you are brand new and if you're going to carry on watching. And I'll speak to you next time.